I remember saying to my mom, I didn't want to study medicine because I'd be 29 when I finished. She was like, you're gonna be 29 anyway, so you might as well be a doctor too. Remember, the time will pass anyway, and if things suck, you can hit the bricks and try something else. Our time is short, it's limited, but it's longer than you think. The time will pass anyway. Get started. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo. Zen's on vacation, so it's just me this week, and you know what? Let's get fired up. We're looking at some GetMotivated. I don't know if there's a title card. If there isn't, you're seeing it in Comic Sans. Just do things. Let's get into it. I used to be embarrassed because I was just a comic book writer while other people were building bridges or going on to medical careers. Then I began to realize entertainment is one of the most important things in people's lives. Without it, they might go off the deep end. I feel that if you're able to entertain people, you're doing a good thing. This quote has lived with me for years. So long as I can make somebody smile, I can make their day a little better. I can entertain them. That's been one of my guiding philosophies as a person for so long, and this is such a real quote. Embarrassment is the cost of entry. If you aren't willing to look like a foolish beginner, you'll never become a graceful master. It's like martial arts, you know? If you're not willing to get beaten, you will never win a fight. You will lose, you will fail, and that is the cost of entry. That is the cost of practice, of doing business. You're gonna screw up. Screw up on something you care about, so you can do it better. Some nice words from Bob Ross. Talent is a pursued interest. In other words, anything that you're willing to practice, you can do. Real! Consistency is king, which is very unfortunate for people like me, and I'm going to just project and say people like you who are born with ADHD, but we can find methods of doing it. It's not beyond our reach and it's not beyond our scope. We can make things happen. Consistency is king. Truly ascendant career path. From KFC to KFC manager all the way up to nurse. And that's powerful. Just keep on doing you. Find your path and walk it. And if you don't know your path, pick one, walk it, and if you don't like it, hit the bricks. You can always try another one. In 2008, second to last. 2012, DNF. 2016, silver. 2021, gold. Consistency is king. Failures and successes are the same half of the coin, and if you are flipping it, it is going to go to heads at some point. Props to her. I'm glad she won. Look at that, elation at the end. That's so good. Any advice to start writing a screenplay? Start. Yeah, no, Tommy Wiseau, of all people, is the voice of reason and smart on this. The voice of reason and smart. He just did. He found a way to make The Room, and we all laughed at it, but he got it done, which is more than a lot of people can say. Just start things. Just do it. Just do it. It says, birds that are born in a cage think that freedom is a crime. A lot of people will only ever go for that which they think they deserve in life, in experiences, in romance. But if you are willing to ask for more, you will be able to find more, and people will try to tell you not to find more because they themselves are afraid to do it. Find what works for you, find the life path for you, and walk it. It does not matter what other people think, you can just do it. If someone tries to stop you, that's their unhappiness. Canceling plans to read is okay. Skipping a party for the gym is okay. Staying home to cook is okay. Let's encourage it and respect self-improvement. Honestly, my hardest thing with my diet is always just sticking to it because it's just calorie restriction. But I get excited to eat out with friends, you know. I get excited to do something that releases immediate dopamine rather than my exercises. Consistency is king. And honestly, real should respect real. Encourage your homies. I had a man come to me and say, Bob, I could never paint because I'm colorblind. So I thought today we'll do a picture in gray and just show you that anyone can paint. Bob Ross, a real one, showing up twice in this video. I really respect people who can still do what they want to do in spite of the hardships life has given them. There are people who can run marathons who, lost a leg or have some sort of disability that prevents them from doing so. There are people who suffer from severe muscular atrophy hitting the gym. There are people like me who are obese and who still do their best to, take care of themselves and not give in to the rot. And I think we should celebrate people pushing themselves. And everyone can do everything. At least I would like to think so. Exercise is a celebration of what you can do, not a punishment for what you ate. Real. I love the feeling of exercise. I love feeling my muscles straining. I love to stumble around my house after leg day because it's really hard to walk. There's so much joy that I have in my exercises. It's a celebration of how hard I'm willing to push myself for my goals. It might not be the same for everyone, but I like it. I also work out without music because it is actively destimulation time. Therapist, you need to open up. I can't. Why not? Let me visualize it for you. I love one disaster wizard. It's a good metaphor though, because the situation is never gonna get better if you don't eventually pull the door. And afterwards, no matter the damage was, you'll have a working cabinet and whatever plates you could salvage, and a place to start putting new plates. Real. You were trying to meme, but welcome to philosophy of, destructive healing. Sometimes you gotta let the plates hit the floor to get that cabinet back. How do you draw so well? Practice. It must be an innate gift, a gift from God. It's practice. I'll never understand how some people are so talented. A mystery. Practice. Real. Sometimes, when it comes to art, it's important to study. It's also just kind of important to do. Like, I'm still working on my VTuber model, going on almost a year at this point, don't talk to me. But in the meantime, I've been sculpting things that I like cute goblin girls and other such things. And, it's just because that helps me do it frequently and do it every day. And, just gotta, it's consistency. It comes back to consistency. You are killing yourself for a job that would replace you within a week if you dropped dead. Take care of yourself. Don't listen to those rich scumbags who are like, you gotta grind every single day. The hustle won't make you a millionaire unless you really strike gold. That's just the important thing to realize. You have to take care of yourself and do the things that you love, and you will find success. You will find things that you love. You will find love in this horrible world. Just take care of yourself. Don't stick to something that thinks you replaceable. If the pain of rejection is acute, then the pain of regret is chronic. So don't be afraid to take a chance and talk to the girl you like. Sure, you may fail, and yes, getting rejected will hurt, but what if she says yes? If you never take that chance, ask for her number, ask to go out sometime. The only question you'll be asking years from now is, what if? There was a girl at an old job I used to work who was a third-party vendor, but we had such a good vibe, and she was genuinely very cute. And I, fearing that something would go so chronically wrong and I'd lose my only source of income, never tried to chat her up or hang out after work. And by the time I finally got my confidence, that vendor was gone. Never saw her again. No one got her number either, because everyone was afraid to talk to her. But, that's just the way life can be. So it's better to just take the chance and take whatever cards you're dealt. I think this random commenter is right. Take the shot. Rejection only hurts once. No matter how slow you go, you are still lapping everyone on the couch. This is real. A lot of people genuinely just don't try. And if they don't try, they'll never succeed. So try. I'm not asking you to make a masterpiece. I'm just asking you to try. You don't have to finish, or just get started. Getting started is, after all, the hardest part. You wouldn't plant a seed then dig it up every few minutes to see if it's grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. Consistency, and having some faith in yourself. If you're not willing to have confidence in yourself, it's going to be really difficult. But please, let me be parasocial this one time. I believe in you. You can do it. I never thought I would be able to do YouTube in the capacity that I'm doing it, and here I am doing it. You can make this work. Have faith. Believe in the me that believes in you. Do your best. Always do your best. And everyone's best is different, and you can't always be the best, but you can always do your best. You can't control every variable in your life. In fact, you can control very little. But that which you can control is yourself, how you act, and how you react. So do yourself a favor, give it your all. I never use a napkin on my lap at a restaurant because I believe in myself. Real. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, like, subscribe, etc. But once you do, go work on that project that has been burning in the back of your mind for months. You know the one I'm talking about. Go ideate on how you can do it. Make a plan, make steps, make smart goals. Let me know in the comments all about it. On that note, my name has been Lumo, doing irreversible brand damage while Dad's away, and I'll see you in the next video.